Welcome to Friendly Argument with J. Andrew Bernard and Jeremy Jones.
Let's do this.
New stuff,
All the tangents.
some politics, booze,
Some more politics.
stuff about Kansas, and lots of cheer scenes.
Friendly Argument is a podcast showcasing conversations that seek common ground across the aisle of American politics, as well as a few laughs. We hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.
There you go. We are technologically literate.
The recap. Friendly Argument. The recap.
A recap. So,
Let's do
section
this
1.
3 times fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say we only have 10 minutes for
10
the
is good.
recap because we don't need to. We'll just get it into the weeds somewhere else.
Welcome to Friendly Argument. The recap.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 of part 1 of our shootings, gun control episode.
So we were
Started with gun control.
Started with gun control. We basically we came down along the lines that we kind of expected.
Yeah.
You basically said that this is an issue that is pervasive and fairly unique to America, and that we can do better as a country, particularly by issuing more laws.
Your side was
my side was that this is not a pervasive. This is a very sensational issue, which is not the. I think it's the most accurate word, but it's maybe not the best subtext word.
Yeah. Okay.
Issue that is not as pervasive as we think it is, and that more gun control would be detrimental to our society.
Right. Mental health.
Addressing mental health is more of an issue. Addressing individual response. I didn't bring this up, but addressing individual responsibility, addressing our family situations. I didn't put this in. I would say everyone should be armed to a certain extent, but
give me perfect people, and I'm happy to hand them guns.
Exactly. Should introduce new arguments in the recap episode.
Yeah, but that's good. That's
yeah.
a little teaser that gets them to watch the full thing, right?
Yeah.
And then we meta'd the
ideas
gun
behind
gun control, and sort of you mentioned the principle of why we have the Second Amendment, which is to the people can rise up.
It's a power dynamic issue.
It's a power dynamic issue where the people have power in the people versus the government sort of power dynamic struggle. Please. I'm summarizing.
I'll let you finish summarize. I summarized the first one. You should summarize the second.
Yeah. And my meta was just, I think I used my, kids in the classroom, you got a really smart, rich, great looking quarterback of the football team. Guy is the America kid in the classroom. And, man, this one subject, he just can't seem to get it together.
He shot himself in the foot on the weekend.
Shot himself on the foot on the weekend, and every other student in the industrialized democracy class does not have the issue in this subject that he does. Why not borrow from them? Why not make this one kid who is strong in a million other ways? Why can't he borrow a little bit from those? And I made a couple other meta points, but that was probably the most fun analogy, maybe.
Yeah.
Politics and stuff.
I think I countered that with the guns weren't the issue, the people were the issue. But I think
it's this. I mean, you can see why if you want to have an issue with gun control, it's very easy to have because it is a lot of negatively stated arguments. It's indisprovable in some ways.
It's unprovable, and it's both unprovable and undisprovable.
Yeah. I think
and this is the thing we talk about is like, it's hard to make, and this is sometimes where conservatives are not great at articulating our points, because some of our arguments, which I believe are true, clearly, are made from the negative. And so it's like, we have this in place so this doesn't happen, but you don't see that not happening, but you do see this other thing happening. So it's hard to say, well, no, if we change this, we're not
But the thing is, the laws are very much skewed towards open guns. in the United States right now.
I mean,
so
for a given value of yes, but I think a lot of the things that, particularly the stuff that I think, and I believe we talked about this, a lot of the stuff that you proposed is stuff that's already on the books.
right. And I also said how wide open I was on you know, even some silly things, which I would not rule out, you know, $100 bullets, or I don't even know how much a bullet is, but I imagine $100 a bullet would be
$100
prohibitive.
Well, so here's another thing where it's like, I'm a little closer to gun culture than
Yes,
you are.
yes.
So if you start making $100 bullets, you get more people who just can go home and make bullets and probably make better bullets.
Make better bullets?
Mm-hmm. Because like, so when you build your own bullets, you're usually building it for a specific gun, and so you.
Oh, so it's more
like,
tailored
so
to that.
It's like tailored to that particular gun.
Oh,
so like you can buy standard ammo and it's going to be fine, but any bullet you make, not only are you controlling the gunpowder and like the tip and like the cartridge and the igniter. I don't know what I was going to say. I listed all the things, but I guess you're controlling it for your gun, like not only for your gun, but for what purpose you want it to a certain extent. And so in answer to your question, like a case of ammo, so like 18 bullets or 24 bullets for a standard handgun, I think is usually between $5 and $20. All I know is that when I go to the shooting range with rentals and ammo, I think my buddy and Lewis and I, Lewis, thank you for the weights that you bought us for the wedding. That's now shipping.
He did mention that.
Yes, my buddy Lewis and I think we usually spend like 100 to 150. So
between the two for an outing at
the gun range, and we don't buy a ton of ammo, but we buy enough ammo to have fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, gun ranges super fun unless there's somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. It's always the tiny little blonde girl who's like, you're the one who's going to kill us all because you keep turning around with the gun not pointed like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, oh my gosh, you know what you're doing?
No,
you don't.
She doesn't.
You need to have like at the range.
She's
dude,
like
just sitting right there, like being, nope.
She's America, the kid.
Oh, so I've never been more. Well, I've been more scared for my life at times, but there's never been a like under the surface level concern as like being in the gun range next to somebody who doesn't know what they're doing.
Just hold on to that thought. That's the liberal zeitgeist. That is the liberal zeitgeist on this. Like, it's not the most scared I've ever been, but it's scary. I mean,
yeah, it is scary.
So,
and that's usually when
and
usually those people, the gun range person comes in and is like, no, you're done or you're cute, but I'm going to stand here and just be like, nope.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But
so yeah.
Have you been to a gun range?
I have been to a gun range. I will go to a gun range. I have a family who are members of gun ranges, so holidays and stuff. But I like bow. I like shooting a compound bow, target shooting, and I will say this with the last couple seconds here.
That's true.
If the whole sportsman thing, I will argue all day with people, shooting animals. You take it down with a compound bow, not a crossbow, compound bow. That's your animal. That is super sporting. That is super hard to do. And that is a lot of technique, a lot of skill.
Talk to me when you have a recurve bow. You're still cheating. Ooh. You're still making your draw.
Compound bow takes a lot. You send control, distance, and
send control and distance. It's still like you're doing the same thing with a gun,
right? No, but you have to get so much closer with the bow than you do with a gun. So it's a different level.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna
yours.
If you're gonna
be qualms.
If you're gonna be a purist about it, then if you're gonna make the argument that it's yours,
but
like,
no,
that's
you take it down
the line
the
in your
recurve. You're
yeah.
like a next level.
English longbow is probably about the same distance as a gun. Also takes a lot more skill and drawing power. I think it's like 100 or 200 pound draw or something.
That's like a crossbow. Dude, ever loaded a crossbow? It is feels dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so bow hunting, totally Totally down.
I'm
That's
also
the
from
conservative.
an area where it's like sometimes you just got to kill animals so they don't overrun everything else.
Yeah.
See deer. Deer are just giant rats. Giant destructive rats. Don't
Yeah.
give me this Bambi was graceful. They're giant rats.
Please
Rats are
comment
rats.
below on my buddy's rant here. Dog and Bambi. Making a lot of friends with that. So yeah, please let us know. Let us know what you think below.
They're rats, man. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Friendly argument recap.
We
Friends
did it.
before, friends during, friends after.
That's it.
Ooh,
Yep.
how about that?
Welcome to Friendly Argument with Andrew Bernard and Jeremy Jones.
Let's do this.
New stuff,
All the tangents.
some politics, booze,
Some more politics.
stuff about Kansas, and lots of cheersings.
Friendly Argument is a podcast showcasing conversations that seek common ground across the aisle of American politics, as well as a few laughs. We hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.